Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for September 17th, 2024. I am Mom. And just as I was getting ready to go live, I get a message from Xfinity going, hey, you're near your data cap for the week, or for the month. And I'm like, what data cap? What are we talking about here? This is news to me. I don't have a data cap. Do I? Let's see. It's 17th and I'm at my cap for the month. That would be a first. No, no. Give me 1 second here because I don't believe this. I think this is a scam. All these things that are scams. Xfinity, though, is just awful. Let's see. What do they say about me this year? Oh my God, it's so slow. Yeah, I did look at who it is. It does say Comcast. That's a good point. And Xfinity isn't Comcast, are they? Alerts Comcast. Comcast. Does Comcast own Xfinity? That's an interesting question. It looks legit. It looks legit. But it's so slow to load, who knows? It's worth a visit to them. Oh well, let me jump back into game here, because we're here to play the game, right? Right. That's what I would think, Rachel, but it matches the emails that I get from them every month. Same return address. So anyway, it's worth a trip over there. I'm happy to pay more to get more per month, because with id being here, we're using a lot more internet than I used to. And Rachel's here to hang with Mom and go pew 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 pew. We're actually here today. We've gathered together today in this place so that we can celebrate new content. Yes! And new event, I haven't started. I haven't done it either. I was waiting for you guys. And I haven't gotten a badgie yet. And I haven't gotten the new toys yet, but I'm going to. I have more than enough Lobby, I think. What have I got for Lobby? I have 5,000 Lobby. I think I can afford to buy it on at least some of the tunes, if not all of them. Alright, so what shall we do, folks? What shall we do? Rachel, I'm going to grab you since you're waiting to do content, and so am I. There you are. Anybody else out there ready to try some new content? Hang on, how about if I get into chat? Oh, everybody's here. Hi, everybody.
Any of the 4 items?
Say that again?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, I'm talking about the new costume stuff that they added to the game today as freebies.
Yeah, I saw that. Apparently, you have to unlock it on each tune.
Yes.
So it's not
Which is, yeah,
tedious.
It's technically a grand total of 4 costume parts.
Hello. You can.
Yes.
Some of which are female only. Well, actually, all of the Tlin stuff is female. The Rutherford stuff can be used on some male characters, but not all.
Let's see if it'll let me modify this. What have we got this under? Not under beachwear. What is it under? Is it uniform?
What?
I'm trying to figure out
the
what it is.
head stuff.
Oh, the head stuff. No, I'm thinking of just the What is Mark Twain under?
Like all of it.
Say that again?
I actually didn't get that one to look at it.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, well, let's look at heads then.
Read
his
the description of the store item.
So it's head.
I mean, it has a mustache. That's usually a head attached.
yeah.
Hang on a second here.
That would be the.
There's also a hair, and it actually adds a hair option to races that don't normally have hair.
It's supposed to be called Vulcan Bob, and I'm not seeing it here.
Vulcan Bob is the Talin hairstyle, and the that one's female only.
Well, this is a female tune, but I'm still not seeing it listed.
What race?
This is human. Exborg human. Maybe you have to log out and log back in.
Did you open the item in your inventory?
I do believe I did.
Now you're looking sharp.
Yeah, I did. Let's just double check and make sure I'm not being stupid. That's under promotional, right?
Yes.
Oh. No, I apparently didn't. I opened the... let's see.
Yeah, you have to separately claim the Rutherford and Talin costume cards.
So the Vulcan
Then open the boxes in your inventory.
Okay, so I opened the Vulcan cybernetic, but I did not open the hairstyle. What's the hairstyle under? Oh, there it is. Vulcan Bob.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, of the ones, the Talin hairstyle is the one that's most consistently applied to the various characters that theoretically should have it. The thing with the Talin hairstyle is that it's technically two different costume things. The hair itself and the hairband. Here's the thing. One thing I was able to figure out when I was tinkering with the KDF side is that the hairband is actually three different, slightly different costume parts.
Hello.
Each of which works with a range of hairstyles, and not all of them.
Okay.
Why? Because it's apparently like suddenly resized to fit better on the various hairstyles, and
Yeah, that makes sense. And I still don't have it. I unlocked it. I opened it.
Okay, so scroll all the way to the bottom.
I am all the way to the bottom.
Okay, well, what's that thing at the bottom with the check mark on it?
The thing at the bottom with the check mark? Short Bob Soft. Oh.
Yeah, that.
I see.
It's that. It's not actually named Vulcan.
It should be Vulcan Bob. I love that name. Okay.
Anyways, though, after you unlock the Talin hairstyle, it unlocks a hair attached thing, which several hairstyles that aren't this can use that.
Ah.
I haven't worked out a list of which ones yet, but like I was saying before, it's like the hairband, there's actually like three different ones that are subtly, slightly differently shaped depending on which hairstyle you're using it with.
Okay,
and of course, both of those costume parts are female only. And only for females in races that have humanoid heads.
It works with any hairstyle, it seems, that's even a little bit long.
Yeah, it's like if the hairband is not going to be like completely buried in the hair or you know, covering a bare forehead, it seems to get applied. But I don't have a full list of the stuff. It's like I have this vague ideas, like not super floofy hair, but
super floofy hair.
Well, I mean, like the Beverly Crusher hairstyle, where it's like if you tried putting that on, it just get buried in the hair.
It might, yeah. I don't think it'd work on a couple of styles here.
Also, when I was doing this tinkering, I realized that they gave the Beverly Crusher hairstyles to male Orions.
Oh, I like that. It doesn't go with punk, which is interesting because a hairband would actually work on that. But
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was saying is that it's like some of them where I was like, oh, that sounds like it would fit. Nope, nope. None of the three options fit with that.
and there's my Vulcan implant.
Now, one thing that's noteworthy about the Vulcan implant, switch the hairstyle to none.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
So something very, very important to remember about how the Vulcan implant works.
Well, there is none. There's none. Why would you not put that in alphabetical order?
All
That's
the way at the top.
interesting.
Yeah, see, it's like on Rutherford, it actually does have that whole like metal plate on the side of his head thing.
Mhm.
Well, it puts that on your character too. And this is the reason why it only works for humanoid heads.
Yep.
Somehow Ferengi count as humanoids, and thus you can use this on Ferengi.
Hi, Frost. Let's see.
You can't use it on Saurians, though. Why? I don't know. But it works on Ferengi and not Saurians.
Now you're looking sharp.
Let me catch up on chat here. Let's run the new content, says Rachel. Nielsen says there's only Zool. Thank you. That was the reference I wanted to remember. Hi, Paktoy. Frost says, no one told me we were making new characters. We're not. I'm a protesting. Okay, protest. Boo, no new characters. Go back where you came from. Star Trek is full. These aren't new characters, Frost. God help me, I have so many characters.
We're tinkering with new costume parts that are actually good.
It works on Jem Hadar,
Sounds
apparently.
It's
like
like
a remarkable dodge to me.
one of the things about that metal plate thing for the Rutherford implant thingy is that it's so close to the skin that with most hairstyles you can't see it.
What are you talking about?
Paktoy, I don't know if it works on Jem Hadar. Give me a sec.
Jem Hadar, as far as I know, do not have humanoid heads, but I did not actually get around to testing.
I got a Jemmy. Give me a sec. We'll find out in a moment here. Rachel couldn't wait. She's off doing new content.
I only tinkered with it on 3 different characters. The first one took something like, I don't know, 45 minutes to tinker with all of the different costume options on.
Give me a second. I will take my Jemmy over there and see what happens. Maybe. Maybe.
Sounds awful suspicious.
It does. Nope, no thank you, Mr. Gecko.
Yeah, the thing with the Rutherford hairstyle is that it doesn't seem to have any logic at all to let you know which of the races would be unable to use it, but not all of the races can, and I don't know why. So it's like, okay, there's certain races that just don't have hair, like Saurians. Makes perfect sense. Also, Saurians don't use humanoid heads. So, again, makes sense that they wouldn't have it. Cool.
What do you got against Saurians?
Dude,
He's got something against Saurians. I don't get it.
He's sorry for Saurians.
Anyways.
It's like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's one example. But it's like when I tried it on a female alien captain, she couldn't use it either, and I don't know why. It's like a female liberated Borg bridge officer could use it, but not a female alien captain. Huh?
No, it's not letting me use Vulcan Bob. Sorry, the short Bob.
Okay, so
and it's not letting me do the hair attachment.
What is the top field in your settings here? The text is too small for me to read it.
Oh, it says Jem Hadar. Sorry, excuse me.
What's the data
category?
Field? Yeah.
Then head type, skin type, eyes, head attach organic.
And the head type is Jem Hadar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess there's nothing.
Yeah,
else
you have
in
your
that
choice of
drop-down.
Jem'Hadar 1, Jem'Hadar 2, and Jem'Hadar
Yeah, okay.
3.
That's actually more like a face shot shape rather
is.
than a head type.
It's really just nasal passages are changing.
But like, anyways, so you're stuck with whatever the Jem'Hadar head is, and does it even have a head covering option?
Yeah, it's got the Borth hood from previous outfit.
Yes, of course.
That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is that like any race that has a non-standard head shape
Mm-hmm.
doesn't seem to be able to get any of this stuff from the freebies. But some of the ones that, in theory, should don't, and I don't understand it. Like, female Orions. Like, every single female Orion I tried. Granted, I didn't try any Fed Orions, just KDF Orions. The female Orion on the KDF
bedside.
The female Orions should have it because they use the humanoid head shape.
Yes.
And,
Female Orions aren't existing on the Federation side.
Shh. Hush. Frost,
Yes,
are
they
you in
do.
game?
Well, I mean, I could make a character that looked like an Orion, but not an Orion.
Frost, you can get an Orion Bridge Officer from the Diplomacy dingle.
Okay, that's not the same thing, and you know it.
That is considered by the game to be an Orion.
Okay. But you can't really do anything with them, so what difference does it make?
They are customizable bridge officers that you get from the Diplomacy attaché thing.
Hi,
So,
Brookie Love.
So, generally speaking, they are fed aligned to Orions.
That's how I had, as one of my examples earlier, an Andorian on the KDF side. Because Andorians are one of the options that KDF gets from Maraudy.
Okay.
And Fed side, all of the Andorians and Anar I tried had all of the costume options they should. KDF side, nope. It's like they forgot those exist or something.
Hey, there's a lot to remember. I would like to try the new content. Who would like to join me?
Sure.
I would be happy to. Just
Are
give
you
me a
in
minute.
game?
You'll have to give me a second. I
You're
said
in
I'm
game now?
doing something.
I would
Oh my
like
gosh.
to see what the Site-Tour Patrol looks like when it actually works. I only had time to run it once today, and it didn't work properly when I ran it, and I don't know why. I tried talking to people about it. I found like one other person who'd seen it fail to complete, but he wasn't able to come up with any logic on why it failed to complete either.
Yeah, the patches are taking forever for no reason at all.
New patrols are so quick. I finished Unwanted Guests in like 2 minutes.
Well, okay. See, the first one, I'm not 100% sure what they modified to make it. The second one is basically just ninth roll with gore.
You won't hear any complaints from me on that.
Yeah,
It complains about everything, though.
It's literally the
So I was
same
gonna complain
solar
about that, too.
system. It uses the exact same map and a similar quest structure.
That's okay. I'm game for it.
Holy crap, that's taking forever.
Well, just wait patiently. Anyways,
We're not in a hurry. Except I have to do it on a bunch
You were
of times.
just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, that's just because I love to give you grief.
Why? What did I do?
I love you.
I'm loud? Really? This is coming from you, Mara. Really? That's funny.
Oh, Brookie Love, don't worry about me. I will be fine. Just it's warm. The dogs found a dead opossum in the backyard. I don't know if it was dead when they found it. I'm going to assume it was dead when they found it. And they've been scared of the backyard ever since. And they've been very not happy today. So
wait, they're scared because they found an opossum. Interesting.
yeah, I'm hoping
Yeah.
it's because they found it and not because they found it alive.
Well, see, because like them being scared of the possum, it would make sense if the possum bit them.
Big Dog had no scratches on her, but there was some blood on her, but not very much. That's why I'm thinking this might have been dead when they found it, i.e. something else got it and then dropped it out of a tree. So I had to clean that up. That was really fun.
One of the dogs that my family had
Yeah?
would not be scared at all of a possum, dead or alive.
The live ones wouldn't have bothered them, but they've both been just kind of cuddling around the house going, meh, 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 meh. Oh.
I mean, because, like, I know some dogs where it's like, oh, hey, there's an animal that I can make dead. And that's, like, their entire reaction to seeing things like possums.
No, my dogs are like, there's something in our yard. We must take care of it permanently.
Oh.
Noisily.
Gotta protect Mom.
Yeah. They are difficult some days.
Oh, my goodness.
It is a big patch.
It's not a big patch, and I have a 2 gig connection. It's still not worth it.
It took me a long
It's
time to that.
frustrating.
So these costume pieces are character unlock, right?
Right.
Yes.
They're also bound to character.
Right.
Yes.
But you can unlock it
pickup.
on every single account.
Okay, is this a crowd control thing or a
you
DPS
can
thing?
claim it as many times per account as you want.
Yes, but you can only open it once per
Okay.
tune. So what's the point?
I'm on as well.
Because you
Okay.
swap characters and unlock it on every single character.
It's just going to be a matter of
Met
being
leader Thiessen
It's
Fox?
tedious,
Who's that?
but hey, you know, once you do it, then it's
I
there.
don't know who that is.
What'd you say?
You're making me talk to people I don't want to talk to.
You don't have to talk to people.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, what are we doing once... the new
I'm in my
TFO is a bit
Ghostbusters
underwhelming,
armor.
to say the least. Okay.
So, I played
Excuse
it. My thoughts on it are
Royal
that
Plus.
it's kind of
It's
like
okay.
a combination of Scorpion's
control, I don't wanna
Abyss
guess.
and
Red Alert's still live
Yeah, it's live till Thursday.
for...
I'm not really sure what
That's
the
quite a while.
best analogy is.
Yeah, it's for another 4 days.
Frost, it's
Wow.
Tuesday, dear.
Meow.
2 more days.
But
2
yeah,
more
it's,
days.
Surrounded
oh wait,
by
Kang.
cats.
The
Not a
one,
crazy cat
the
lady.
Borg TFO where you're protecting the Kang. It has a lot of similarity to that.
Well, let's give it a try. Is everybody okay with that?
Sure.
What's it called?
Oh,
What is it called?
Hey, don't close that one down and bring up your
Royal Flush.
mission journal.
Yeah. It's TFO, though, isn't it? It's,
Yeah,
Go
Royal-
to the event. Go to the event.
Yeah, it's called Royal Flush.
Catchy ships.
That's the new TFO.
Gee, I
Oh.
wonder.
okay. You guys ready?
I have to destroy.
Yeah.
5.
Not to worry, we can shoot
35
things.
of those.
We will.
Wee
Wee
woo.
woo.
Wee woo.
And then Iconians. Very iconic. But I'm peace.
We had 2 people who wanted to come on today and level up ships, and neither one of them was
Dimensional
here. I
vortex.
love this.
Oh wow.
Destroy enemies at Unicomplex Alpha. Close thingies, and then we go. In other words, shoot stuff.
Not that close.
Yep.
What the
Okay.
hell?
It is interesting that the sheer amount of dialogue they did for the Undine Guide.
Say that again, Mayor Hawkman.
I said I found it interesting just how much dialogue they gave to the Undine Guide.
Okay.
Of course.
Like, it's a lot longer than most of these pre-mission briefings.
Yeah, I don't like these really long intros.
15 seconds and let's go.
Yeah, really. After the first time.
Wait, why do we have a hull fracture? Where did they get that? Anyways. Oh yeah, it's like, one thing with this is that this is a 3-way attack.
Okay.
Like, we have a central area to clear out here. Then
Mhm.
it'll do a cutscene with the planet killer spawning. And after that, it will be a
My pocket is
three-way
yelling at me.
Frost.
attack to handle all three of the red, green, and blue sides simultaneously.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. It was like the cure space thing, because like
Mhm.
cure
Can I not
space
hear?
wants you to split up and go three ways.
People are talking. I can't hear for a reason.
Yeah, well, we hear you too, Frost.
Oh yeah. Also, this is an escort mission. Have fun with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have to protect the planet killers from the Borg.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Tough.
Too bad.
You have to do it
Planet killers
anyway.
Planet killers
Oh,
are bad.
I'm on
okay?
Delta with NATO.
I'm apparently over on Beta. I assume everybody is done with Rio Station. Nobody needs to do it.
I just got home.
Yeah, I did that like yesterday, I think.
Well, we can do Rio Station for Frost if he needs to do it.
I'm sure I can get there. People have other things they'd rather do.
That is an easy tactical cube. That's not right.
Well, I mean, this is normal difficulty, so...
Okay, that's true. But still, it's a tactical cube.
It's just tacky now.
Oh, wait till you find out what the boss in this one is. I'll let you have that as a spoiler.
Do. I'm headed towards Epsilon. I know my Greek, I swear.
Which Greek, though?
Well, no, his name is Tom, but
On my way to Epsilon?
The Greek we had the other night.
Yes. What was
why are
his
you
name?
eating them?
Pardon?
Why are you eating people?
Why am I
It's
eating?
tasty.
It were tasty.
Yeah, well, one of the things that people screwed up in the bug run I did earlier was not murdering all of the Borg.
Ah. Just a murder, death, kill type scenario here?
No,
Shoot them all?
whack-a-mole.
Okay.
Like shooting Borg in a barrel.
No.
Well, it is normal. Ignore inert Borg cubes.
I will not ignore them.
This is not ominous at all. Please ignore the man behind the curtain.
Well, anything that's got red enemy on it, I'm killing it.
So I'm going to park right here just to see
Okay.
what...
They're gonna merge into one to make it Volborg. But they're not saying the cool things. And I'll form the head.
There.
Baseball 1 is turned into
Mega
Mega
Man.
Maid.
What exactly did he hope to get out of that? Because now we're just taking them apart piecemeal.
I mean, it's the whole Megazord concept.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go with that one.
I just said that with Voltron. Find a new thing to come at them.
I mean, does it really work all that well in the fiction that it comes from, even? Well, it's dead now.
It didn't even blow up.
Oh, it's going to blow up.
Oh, okay. I like blowy uppy things.
Apparently, that's what the planet killers are for. It's like, wait, I thought the planet killers were to blow up the unit complexes, but no, they don't actually blow up the unit complexes in this.
Well, you see, it takes 3 of them to kill the fusion cube.
And we did it with just 5 ships.
Yeah. Well, we didn't make them disappear. We just had fun with them.
Wow, that was awesome.
I'm not impressed.
We
need
didn't
stuff that's
die.
harder, not easier.
Well, I mean, again, this is normal difficulty
This
level.
is true.
We survived.
Woo!
I mean, if this was an infected space on normal. Okay, so as the one thing that I think would be a fail condition if they do an elite version of this is having any of the planet killers die.
Yep. But they weren't
Because
terribly hard
if
to
you
keep
pay
them.
attention in the Mark's breakdown for the Mark payout, the amount of marks you get is actually a function of how high the HP on the planet killers is.
Interesting.
Although
I'm
in the run
team
I
us
was
on
in,
a different tune.
having one of the planet killers get down to 92% and one of them get down to 42%, actually only penalizes 6 marks out of 36. Which makes it seem like the full 36 marks is 12 per planet killer.
Yeah.
So having it get down to half cuts off half the marks for that.
That doesn't
particular
sound
planet
like
killer.
much.
Which, I mean, I don't know.
So we have a new accolade, apparently.
Oh yeah, met the Aetherian person.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Are we going to be doing the
2 patrols?
the patrols?
Yeah, I was going to try both of the new patrols.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning.
These new patrols were added with an elite difficulty option available.
Okay.
Nope.
I accidentally ran one of them on elite, and I'm like, wait, why is this so? Oh, oops.
All right. Do we each have to launch this one separately?
Yes, probably. I mean, it's
All right. So let's try out of control first. How's that?
yeah, great. Are we going to do this on normal or advanced?
I'm just doing it from the event, which doesn't
Yeah,
give you the
about
option.
that. If you click on it using the event UI, it will use whatever the difficulty you selected in the patrol UI for the difficulty.
I'm launching at advanced.
Fine. Let's make sure it counts then.
Which one are you doing anyways? Out of control?
Out of control.
Yes.
The Cytor system. So for everyone who's joining us on this one, it is the Cytor system.
Yes, exactly. That's what I screwed up when I did it. Is that I just clicked in the event thing, expecting it to automatically give it to me on normal, but it didn't.
Have taken place here recently. This debris originates from another universe.
Nothing bad could possibly happen here. This is entirely safe, and there is no reason to be concerned.
Observing hail, the Iconian vessel. Indeed, in an unstable energy gateway. The vessel's communication systems should comply with our
Fix. Oh, I didn't know there was things to do.
Apparently there is. The dogs are barking. Let's see. We've got a Borg cube.
The Borg
Bark,
have
bark, bark.
returned once again. Their
Yes.
Yeah,
secret ways are recognizable despite their altered form. We must not allow them to decimate the Iconian starship.
Yeah, that's the actual name of Tiket's ship, Bovin.
It's what?
Bovin.
Bovid?
Bovin. The
Bovin.
class name of the obelisk variant from the
Oh,
summer
Bovin,
event.
yeah.
Victory is near. Do not give up.
Okay.
Notice how it's doing that red AoE thing.
Looks akin to the old
Dented my
Godward.
fender.
Yeah, that's one of those things I noticed is kind of weird, is that it acts like the Borg cube has an HP meter, but it doesn't let you target it or damage it, apparently.
Nope.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Vade Borg plasma ray. Oh, is that the red thing? Is the Borg plasma array?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to let's hug the Borg cube just to see if it'll damage itself with those.
Okay.
It looks like it's only going to do one more, anyways.
Seriously, that's part of the win condition is evading the plasma array.
Yeah.
Evasion is beneficial.
Wow.
Whoa, that did damage something.
Borg are engaging their warp drive. They are disengaging.
Huh. Well, even on advanced, it's not terribly difficult so far. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. It's just that the difference between this and when I did it earlier is that it just didn't give me credit for completing it.
We are being hailed.
Whatever.
The Alliance may successfully.
Yeah, it's
We're
just
the
kinda
best.
like, wait, why didn't this complete?
Maybe went through too fast.
I don't know. There's one thing I did that was kind of weird.
excuse
I
me.
flew around the map exploring it because I was trying to figure out if this matches that solar system you have
Why?
to go find Sela in,
Oh,
and
duh.
it doesn't. But
He's so smart. Is so smart.
in the process of that, I actually did fly over to where the Vovid is before talking to the Aetherians. Did that cause it to trigger things out of order? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, you want to try the other?
Yep, we're
patrol?
gonna try the other patrol. What's it called? Unwanted guests?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's try unwanted guests.
I genuinely have to wonder if it's a pun on Wanted Argala. Something, I don't know.
Could be.
Nope, that's the wrong one. I swear, I knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure about that?
I'm launching it now. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. I'm not a charlatan. Not a Shirley Temple. I'm an unwanted guest.
See, like this one, the map is the exact same,
Same,
thing
yeah,
from
it's,
the other patrolling.
Ninth rule. Wow, it's exactly the same.
Yeah. Also, it has a similar plot point. It has something other to do with harvesting mycelial spores.
Wow, it is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like it's kind of like a reskinned Nightfall. I mean, there are certain differences from it that are actually noteworthy. Is that you do need to interact with the vortices to close them. You don't just blow things up.
Dang, I like
But
blowing
I mean,
things up.
it's not a particularly major thing. And also, it hints that maybe possibly if it, in an elite version of this, it would have a requirement to prevent the Aetherians from getting blown up.
But I want the Aetherians to die.
Yeah,
I
me too.
understand that, but
I don't trust them. They killed my boy.
well, one of the observations I made from this is that the Harmony does actually have its HP go down.
Oh,
And when I did this, even though I wasn't intentionally trying to, I did actually have those two cruisers accompanying the Harmony. One of them did actually get disabled and go into repair mode. Now, that is the thing about this that I find most interesting, is what the Aetherians say when they're ranting about the Borg.
what are they saying?
They're talking about how the reason they're hunting the Borg is because the Borg destroyed most of their universe.
Why is that
Okay.
such a strange thing? I mean, I think that Star Trek really needs to tone down the whole universe thing because they haven't even left their galaxy, so they probably shouldn't talk about universe. I mean, there are trillions of galaxies.
Yeah, I know.
Have left the first one.
TOS actually experimented with the idea of having the Federation expand to the Andromeda Galaxy.
And they can eat little...
Because
Food
Kirk
cubes.
actually met people from
Oh, yeah.
the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yes, he did. That's where we got the classic line. It's green. It is.
It's green.
It's green.
Ah, boy. But anyways, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's the
that was,
new TFO
that
and
was
the new
actually-
patrols.
Actually, Unwanted was on Elite.
Well, that was unwanted. Unwanted. Oh
Unwanted guys was on Elite.
no, I think.
No,
were you?
no. I was the first one in there.
And you were on elite.
Yep.
That can't possibly be elite. That was way too easy to be
I
elite.
thought that was advanced.
Well, if you
No,
got in first on elite, it was elite.
Yeah, I was the first one in there. It was on Elite. So,
Yeah, tell you what. Let's do a benchmark. Pick a different patrol, and let's do that one. Everybody go in on elite.
okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm in a firefight right now.
okay, so hold on here. Patrols. Okay, let's keep it as simple as possible.
Do you want? We could do ninth.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do ninth roll.
Okay, we're gonna do ninth roll on elite. There's no cooldown. You can go right back into that one. Yeah, but there's something wrong. It doesn't feel elite-y. It feels meh. Even though we went in on an elite setting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if it's us or it's them.
You said
Ninth
Ninth
rule,
rule.
elite.
there.
That one, yeah. And by the way, hi Pepsi Juju. The new patrols are so quick. Yeah, they are. They're really, really quick. Which is good when we're doing events, because what was the last event that was taking forever?
I mean, I can think of a few event missions that were genuine. Which,
Hold on, I need to do something here.
Okay.
I'm in it. Okay. Thought I was all by myself.
No. Everyone's here except Musin.
Okay.
Alrighty, here we go.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage.
Ah! Why did that hack? I reserve this right to exploit you. It's shown as elite to me.
Doesn't feel very elite though, does it?
No,
It feels very, I can do this.
I blame Canada for that.
I don't think we have any Canadians with us at the moment.
Okay, so that means they can take the they can take the fall.
Don't let Slav hear you say that.
What's Sav gonna do?
Come here and beat me up? Nah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
that would be rude.
She's welcome to.
Remember, it's
Oh,
not a
he's
war
right.
crime until Canada does it first.
That's true.
I'll tell you where the Darkmom jewels are hidden.
This does not
So-
feel elite at all.
So, my guess is that this feels just as elite as what we just did
Yeah.
on the previous patrol. Whether it's actually elite or not, I mean, the mission tracker I'm looking at on my screen thinks it's elite.
No, it's feeling exactly the same.
I mean, this frigate has like 500,000 health. This cruiser has 900,000 health. but you know, our team is doing damage to them in 5- and 6-digit numbers, so you know.
Oh,
So, when you have some time, Mom,
yes.
I have an opportunity that is brewing slowly
Oh, cool.
that I think you would be very, very interested in.
Oh, love to hear about that. Want to
Indeed.
talk after the show tonight, or would tomorrow be better for you?
We can just chat about it. It's not like it's anything hidden or anything. But I mean, I'm not going to talk about it here. But I'm not going to talk about something that
You tell me
isn't a
what's
sure thing.
better today or tomorrow.
What goes about exploded? Did he fly too close to the warp core breach?
Probably.
If you have some
Hey.
time after the stream, I'll be happy to talk about it. I'll even talk about it with Id, but I'm not going to make this a public thing until I know more about it.
Okay.
That was terribly difficult.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I am wounded beyond compare.
Well fought indeed. Healthy conference on his
Okay, so that felt just as not difficult as the other one. And this is not a great ship, so... Huh.
I mean, yeah, the two of them felt equally elite.
They felt about the same, yeah.
so- Anyways, is the event thing elite version broken? Maybe, but if so, elite patrols in general.
If it's broken, they're both broken, so...
Yeah. Well.
Alrighty.
Anyway, I gotta just step away AFK for a bit. So.
Hey, Darkmom, are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking is, I've come across someone that I could have sworn was you.
That's interesting.
Oh,
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know she looks just like you. And, the reason why I say that is so you think back during when we were doing the Rice event,
Okay.
you streamed your webcam one day, and I could swear it was like first thing I thought that's not Mom. Then no, it's not.
Wow.
But I'll send you a link to her.
Okay,
And,
yeah. I'm
it's like-
curious.
but the thing is, she looks kind of like your avatar that you have on your stream.
This one here? Yeah.
Yeah. With the purple hair.
Oh, I used well, until last week, 2 weeks ago, I had the purple hair still. It's purple, blue, and blue. Well, purple, pink, blue, and blue. But I went swimming, and it's decided, we don't need any of that hair color in there. And I was going to change it back this weekend, and maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. Swimming and hair color just don't go together very well. Maybe
It
I'll do...
depends on the kind of hair dye
True.
you use, I suppose.
Well, it's because I don't use hair dye. I use color depositing conditioner, which is you wash your hair, you put this stuff on for half an hour, and it just lets the pigment in the hair conditioner soak into the follicles of your hair, and it'll stay for 4 to 6 weeks, unless you go swimming. It stays until you get out of the swimming pool, and you're going to have everything kind of blue and pink. Your clothes, your skin. Hair
But
dye.
one thing
hair dye does
I
last.
learned as a child is
Mhm.
that there is one way to dye human hair that is almost impossible to remove.
And what's that?
You know that colored dye that's often sold for coloring Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Rinse your hair with that. If
That's
you
a
dare.
thought. I'm into that kind of color, so sure, why not? I'll give it a try.
There's
Well,
no way to.
Well,
permanently
what I
cover your
learned
hair.
about that stuff as a child is that getting it on my fingernails, it would often have my nail just stay that color until it grew out.
Right. Well, that would be the same material as in hair, so sure. That makes perfect sense.
But it's one of those things where it has to like actually properly soak in. You don't just like rinse it.
Yeah, there's a hair dye called Splat.
Yep.
It's basically carpet dye.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I used Splat for a long time, but because it's dye, it actually slowly damages your hair. So currently I use Punky Color.
Well, that is actually a thing with that egg dye stuff, is that it's not meant for use in human hair, and it chemically it does things that hair doesn't like.
Well, hair dye does things chemically to your hair that your hair doesn't like.
Yeah, I know.
Before things like Manic Panic were on the market, people were using Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid hair was all the rage.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Lexers is still claiming freebies.
Anyways, I'm going to go tinker in the tailor, because I'd only actually done tinkering in the tailor on 3 characters earlier, and I'm going to make a list of observations related to those costume parts on this character. It's like, okay, one of the more obvious ones. Cations. Can't use any of this stuff. But, you know, and this character is a Cation. But my bridge officers...
Give me 1 second here. I'm going to jump into...
Seconds over.
Thank you.
Nope.
Well, I said thank you. I
But
was
I'm not
polite.
thinking.
Cations use a head type called feline. They actually have an interesting variety of mouth accessories, because
What the
Cations
heck?
have their own unique beard styles that you don't actually get to use on humanoids. Head covering. Cations can actually use the Emancipator, but not the new thing. They do actually have a group of hairstyles for Cations, but they're all things that are specially designed for Cations, and thus neither the 2 new hairstyles works on Cations.
Good evening, Ulrich. Tang also efficiently dyes your hair. So
I mean,
learned something
Tang,
new.
Kool-Aid, yeah, pretty close to the same thing.
Yep, same concept there.
Go die.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so
I'm
there's
back.
What the hell? Freaking thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Mom,
Lexers, I already did that. The actual hairstyle you get from that, though, there's only like 1 or 2 of them. One of them is actually just a mohawk, which I'm using, by the way, but, you know.
let's see, where am I?
Oh,
I
Beta
survived!
Soy. Welcome
Wait,
to
were we supposed to be
Yes.
leveling ship tonight?
Yeah, Lexers is still getting all of the stuff.
Uh-huh.
So once he's done, we are.
Sounds
And
like
Joshua
it.
wanted to also, but Joshua isn't here. Lexers, let me
And
know.
I wanted to also, but
Oh, fine. We can level your stuff. Grab your tune.
no, it's my KDF character. Nobody's on KDF character.
Okay, let me catch up here. Good evening, Elric. If you're really into Cations a lot, purchase the fluorescent species for Captain and will unlock exclusive hairstyles. When you own both species, I do. Their mutual styles cross-unlock, and you get 2 to 3 exclusives. How does the fleet storage thing work? Can I take a shield out of there?
Depends on what your fleet leader set the settings to.
That would be me. Which shield do you want, Brookie? And I'm not on that tune at the moment. Snarg. Do I have anybody on that tune?
Snarg?
Snarg, yeah.
Mom, this
I know.
is supposed to be a...
It's a family show. I know.
What the heck?
I'm a bad mom.
Disappointed.
I'm scared.
Give me 1 second here. Oh, I'm
You
on
know,
that one.
in theory, as long as you avoid having the Drano get soaked into your skin, that would work.
How about we
The
don't
catch is you need
encourage
to
people to use
avoid
Drano?
having the Drano come into contact with your skin.
No, that's
Can we
real bad.
just say, first off, not to do that? Never put Drano on your skin.
No,
it's
do not do that.
bad.
I started by saying, don't let the Drano in contact with your skin.
No, it's just plain bad. There's no excuse for that. Just don't.
Heck, you could use purple cabbage to dye your hair.
Yeah, you can actually.
Actually, believe it or not, that's one I have personal
Where do you
experience
get
with because
Badgie?
as
Lobi
a
store.
child,
Where?
I had this one year where we decided to experiment with all sorts of, shall we say, natural methods to dye eggs.
Okay.
Purple cabbage was one of them.
Where do you get Badgie?
Lobi store.
Lobi store.
He's a Lobi store.
Properly refined purple cabbage juice is really staining.
Beach juice will do it too. Brookie Love, you need to let me know what you want, and I can go over and see what it is.
I want a Badgie, the whole play style. Get a whole bunch of Badgies.
Veggie.
Lemon juice
Just sounds
is a
so much
natural,
like
gentle
Badger.
bleach for hair.
I mean, yes,
It's a bleach for hair.
honestly.
No, I'm not doing anything else. By the way,
I mean,
hi, Beals
citric
mom.
acid will dissolve quite a lot of organic things.
Huh? Just ask Cannibal.
I'm not a cannibal. Oh, you're talking about somebody else.
Speaking of cannibals, the Friday weekend endeavor is either prisoners or tribble carcasses turned in. If you want to turn in tribble carcasses, KSG Bank has a bunch of them. Fleet Bank. Take them.
I'm
Take my
starting
tribble
a
carcass,
Robbie character.
please.
What? Why are we doing that? How come you can't do a liberated Riemann? That just seems wrong.
There are actually liberated Borg remnants in the game. It's a bridge officer that's an exclusive to the Legacy of Romulus bundle.
Yeah, I have it. It's not fair that I have to.
Well, I mean,
choose
if
them.
you're a Riemann and you have certain costume unlocks, you can at least dress like a liberated Borg.
Right.
Sure.
Honestly, the liberated Borg should be open to the entire alien gen.
Yeah. Like, making the Borg racial trait optional for aliens would actually make sense to me.
Yep.
But, of course, it has to be a unlock gated behind being an LTS player. But
Well, no. Still make it a lifetime sub thing, right?
But a special racial thing you can do to aliens if you're LTS.
Yep.
And then it's a PG-13 stream.
When two aliens love each other very much.
What happens? What happens?
They wait for Brookie Love to tell me which shield she's looking for. Are you looking for ship
Whatever
shield?
you do not Google 2 Gorn 1 cup.
Or do.
No,
I mean,
I'm
it's
not
your
NPC Aaron McDonald. That's just so random.
That's because of the fact that there's actually in the game code something like 100 different costume parts players can't use because they're, for lack of a better term, defective versions of things players use because they're modified in a way that makes them, well, unable to be further modified. I've tinkered with the Aaron McDonald eyes, and you can't customize them the way you can most eyes.
But she's a real person.
Yeah, they're for an NPC.
But
if you're ever in there and you see something that's out of sorts in there, it tends to be a leak to something that's coming down the pipeline.
Well, for an example, the Discovery tutorial, the NPCs you interact with in that tutorial who get killed during the tutorial, one of them has a cherry red hairstyle in a shade of red that I don't think is possible to have on any character in the game that's playable. And also, it's a mirror image of one of the existing hairstyles and not actually a hairstyle players can use. Because it's just like one of those asymmetrical hairstyles, but it's like flip.
I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or not. So, this is a new thing on the Riemann character design.
Yeah.
You can get the dual shoulder pad Riemann Nemesis shoulder pads. And I'd never seen that before until now.
I'm pretty sure that's been in the game since LOL.
Well,
I have not made a lot of Riemann, so I mean, I wouldn't have any idea when it was done.
I have one Riemann and it's old. Brookie Love, what level are you? There's one on Moogie. I realize it's a non-combat Moogie Badgie. Badgie Moogie? Moogie Badgie.
Moogie. There are people talking to me. Not coming back into work.
KDF Riemann uniform and Fed Riemann uniform are different. Both unlock different costume parts. Of course they do, because...
For reasons.
Reasons, right.
I mean, it's like with the Romulan Republic uniforms. It's like there's actually a completely different set of uniforms for like Fed Rom and KDF Romulan that are just uniquely designed to be solely for those sub-versions of Romulans. Not that anyone actually likes them because they're not particularly good.
I like them because I'm just strange.
The 2800 would be good if that's okay. I don't know what you're talking about. The 2800.
What?
Berkey Love, are you looking in the fleet bank? Resilient shield array. Hang on a second here. The 20. Okay, so there's two. So there's two here. We've got one that's Plasma Polaron, and we've got one that's Disruptor Polaron. Which one do we want? Probably you want that one. So I don't see any. Are we looking in the new tune gear? Just to make sure we're looking at the same thing. Oh, okay. Well, let me jump back here really quick. Are you looking at a ship shield? Just to make sure we're not looking for ground shields. Okay. Second question. What level are you right now?
I'm starting my new character now because I liked it.
Interesting. Looking on an alien bridge officer,
I have Tovin Kev.
Apparently, the Rutherford hairstyle can't be used
Why
on
am I?
aliens
Can I
at
not
all.
skip this?
At least bedside.
Okay, really quick question. Brookie is level 17. How high of gear can she use?
My outfit just looks awesome.
I don't know, like Mark 4 or something.
I gotta check.
It's
Buying
like,
the Intel bundle really.
It generally goes up by yes, like Mark 1 is for level 0 to 5. Mark 2 is for level 6 to 10, I think. And it just kind of like goes up like 5 at a time until you get up past level 50, where it gets weird. Because that's just a different way of doing level scaling. That's not the same as anything going forward.
My outfit.
Frost, do you know you're just talking?
I have to say, I mean, people really brag on the tutorial, but it tells you so many things that are always valuable to know.
Lexer says it's either 4 or 6. No, that's not it, Brookie. Don't worry. Okay. I'm just asking.
Somebody's playing a Kelpie.
You know, Brookie, if you just want to shield, we could
Oops,
just
that's
like
wrong.
craft you one
I didn't mean to
and
do that.
just give you one. Anyways. So yeah, it's like the Rutherford hair can't be used by aliens at all, male or female bedside.
Okay, Brookie Love, I am sending you that shield. But, there's a big but involved with it, and it's not just my big but. When you get to your next level, and you can say, let's use Mark 5 gear, I have left enough upgradable stuff there. You can just click on upgrade, and upgrade it to the next one, and upgrade it to the next one. Just don't make it so much higher that you can't use it. So it's got enough, it should be able to take it up to like Mark 12, which is level 45?
Oh, I can't get red. That sucks.
Anyway, I put some juju on it. And because it's off an Omega, it'll go for a while. So it's in the mail. Oh yeah, you can craft toys.
It's not something that a low-level character could do, and if this is your first character, then you wouldn't know what it's like.
Yeah, once you get to a certain point, you can go through and do R&D and craft all kinds of cool stuff and build toys and make beams and consoles and other stuff. Lexers, I have upgraded stuff past the level I can use it.
It's one of those things where the game kind of tries to tell you not to, but...
Yep, but sometimes it doesn't stop you. It's one of those,
People are talking 'cause my thing messes
beans!
up
I
again.
have stuff I can never use, or won't use for a long time.
Or won't use for 5 minutes. Depending.
And more than that, I'm upgrading it for her. So, all right. So, a rumor has it that Frost needs to level up some tunes, and Lexers needs to level up some stuff. So, I'm going to go grab a leveling up your tune here.
Well, don't worry about it anytime soon. I gotta first get myself to level 10, which I'm working on.
Okay, well, let's level up Lexers if Lexers is available. Lexers, did you want to go ahead and level up some of your guys? I used to be really nitpicky and call them characters, Brookie. 10 more minutes for Lexers. Well, while we're waiting for Frost and we're waiting for Lexers, would anybody else like to do anything? Brookie, have you started your event yet? If you possibly can play the events, play the events. You always get cool toys out of it. Hey, WC, greetings. How are you? By the way, a friendly reminder, no show tomorrow because I have to go and beat up people.
Well, that's aggressive.
That's the name of the game.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so make sure you start it ASAP, Brookie, because it's easier to wind up being slightly ahead of the game. That way, if real life interferes, it's still good. They usually build in a few extra days.
Oh,
I'm
also,
glad to hear that,
Brookie,
WC.
is that we currently have a in-game event to grind to get a free ship, which, from what I've heard, is actually a good ship. So, you know, maybe don't slack on that. If you're new and don't have any tier 6 ships, that would be a easy one to get.
Matt Black says, I do declare we can finally put hair on a gown. Well, let's see, you're level 17, so you should have another ship. You'll get a ship from the current event. There will be the Christmas ship. Some exception supply, yes. Yeah, we get 2 to 3 free ships a year.
Yeah, you just have to, you know, do the daily task things, and they give you free stuff for it. Like, the Vovin. That big son of a... we got for the summer event this year.
Yep.
Son of a gun. It's a son of a gun.
It's the son of a torp boat?
No, I would
Yes.
definitely call that a son of an Iconian. Anyways.
Ooh, the Vulcan cybernetic bundle thing.
Yes.
It is available on KDF side.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. Didn't I tell you about that earlier?
but it doesn't always fit on every entity because of head shape.
Well, that's one of the weird things is that, like, with male Klingons, KDF side, you can actually make the Vulcan cybernetic attachment work. You have to change the head type to a humanoid head. But after you do that, you can put it on a Klingon. If it's a TNG Klingon KDF side. Fed side, Klingons just can't, whether they're male or female, and it doesn't matter what head shape they have, it still doesn't work.
Sounds like bias to me.
Sure.
Incredibly
Anyways.
unfair. It's incredibly unfair.
So, Brookie, during the course of the year, there's 6 meta events. And if you complete X percentage of them, the equivalent of 4,200 points, you get 2 Tier 6 tokens for ships. You get a really good token for a really good ship, and you get Lobby, and you can buy ships from the Lobby store.
I have Lobby.
You know, one of the things that amuses me greatly is that Packlids could use the Vulcan visor thing.
Hey,
Why
Lexers,
can't
for the
I-
amount of time I put in this, $100 is nothing. That's like a couple hours at the office.
That's another thing that's weird is that there are actually a list of hairstyles for Packlids, but it's a really, really short list, and it feels like at some point in time the devs just accidentally erased the list of hairstyles for Packlid. Because the fact is just like the few that they have are basically just like random humanoid hairstyles, and Packlids are humanoids. There's no specific logic behind having such a short list of hairstyles for Packlids.
Hmm.
But this also means they don't have the Rutherford hair or the Worf hair.
Oh, that isn't.
Wait, no, they do have the Worf hair. It's
Hut, hut,
the,
hut, 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 hut.
Khan hair.
Who's hut-hutting us? Chase Shumway! Hey, Chase Shumway is raiding with a party of 2. Greetings! Greetings. Welcome aboard. The Typhoon
Greetings.
ain't gonna fly itself. Let's rock. Cool. Greetings. How are you all
I'm
doing?
not with that attitude.
We are waiting for Frost and Lexers to get their respective posteriors in gear so we can go off and do some
I'm
stuff.
working on it.
I know you're both working on
Right.
it. Yeah, yum, 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 yum.
Work faster.
Engage indeed.
Let's see you work faster.
We can go do something while they're just sitting there stalling. I know they say
Okay,
they're
so-
working on stuff, but
Stalling.
Federation Romulan. I didn't try one of those yet.
That's
At
harsh.
least not a male one.
That's
but
so harsh.
true.
It's not true. I'm working as fast as I can.
Because, like, the in-game store page does specifically state that Romulans and Vulcans should all be able to use the Rutherford attachment.
Oh, apparently I'm on my other account too. Hold on a second. Let me get off that account. Too many accounts running at the same time.
So
It's hard to be-
the male embassy bridge officer I got on a Federation character, yeah, he actually is able to use the Rutherford hair and implant.
6 more tunes. Oh my god. You don't have to do them all today, Lexers? Well,
There is actually a 2-week time window to claim the new costume parts.
well, I'm the team leader now. Brookie, how about if we grab you and we go run a patrol or 2 to get you some more leveling up, if you'd like. Don't mute us. Okay.
What?
No problems, Lexers. Chase, why don't you give us your account name and we'll go play the new patrols in the new event?
Well, this is an important observation to make about the costume parts. The Rutherford implant does actually work on the lifetime subscriber Android characters.
Nice.
What the hell?
The Rutherford hair doesn't, for some reason, though.
Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong one. Brookie Love, are we friends here? There we are, yes. I have invited you. Oh, no worries, we're always here. We're always here, Chase, and you're always welcome to jump in and join us. Brookie Love, I sent you an invitation to join us if you'd like to.
One thing that really puzzles me is why there's 3 different categories for helmets.
I have no clue.
Because there's like, presumably there's like different kinds of helmets or something.
So Brookie Love, if you leave a TFO, that shouldn't affect your ability to do patrols, only your ability to do TFOs.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, combining the headband and the Rutherford implant thing actually does kind of sort of look like you have a headset on.
Yeah, it does.
Which thing again?
Say that again, Mar Hawkman, so Graz can hear.
Combining the Rutherford head covering object with the hairstyle attached from the Talin hairpiece, the way that the two mesh.
Yeah.
It looks almost like you have like a headset on.
All right, we are going to run a patrol. We're going to run the new patrols. So, Brookie Love, if you're not aware of this, you have to launch the patrol on your own. We all launch individually. And let's do unwanted guests in the Kinger system. So everybody, that would be Brookie Love and Musin and me, unless anybody else wants to join us. That sounds like an id.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Having connection issues.
Oh, no worries. Is it your machine or is it the cable?
Probably the cable.
Interesting. Okay, everybody, go ahead and launch unwanted guests, and we'll meet you over there in the Kinger system.
Telling me what to do.
Sincere greetings, my friend.
We're just waiting on Musin to get his butt over here. There we go.
One thing I'm really wondering is if the devs intentionally made the headband thing look like the one that Valeris was wearing.
Well, the one that Talis is wearing in that episode looks like the one that she was wearing. So yes, I'm going to say in that case, probably.
Still think they should have kept her Savick.
Yeah.
I know why they didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. I completely understand the Doyleism of not wanting to recast again.
Yeah.
But they already put the plot point in the novelization.
Yeah, that was the part about that got weird, is that they put in a novelization that got written using an older version of the script that's not the one that made it into theaters.
Details. Minor details.
Now whenever there is a Vulcan female on screen, I don't trust them.
I mean, have you met Commodore O?
Right.
She's half Romulan.
Yeah. But had they left it Savick, it would have made a lot more sense with reunification.
Yeah.
And she's a super nice lady.
Because Savick has Spock's kid after Spock.
In one timeline.
Yes. It's always in one timeline.
Because it's all sorts of messed up in so many others. Come on, it doesn't take that long to go. I can't stand why you can't transwarp places.
Where are you trying to transwarp?
Starting the first mission.
Oh. No. There's none of that transwarp stuff for you newbies. You gotta walk all the way to school, uphill, barefoot, in the snow.
Both the ways.
Both ways, yep, exactly. Just like we had to.
With it 40 below.
Right, exactly.
Oh, wow. This is interesting.
Yes.
Did you know that there's a hierarchy head shape?
There's...
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Ha!
I'm looking at a male alien bridge officer, and one of the head shape options he has is an arrow. Oh. Interesting.
Be bold enough to
Yes, it
pilot
does make
Nova
their
One.
head look exactly like potato people. Voyager.
Closing
would
the
if-
vortex.
Or at least it would make it look like that, if not for the fact that this particular alien bridge officer has a Bolian skin complexion. Oh wow.
That's interesting. Okay, so Brookie, that is one of the two new TF patrols. There's a second one because you have to do two of these. Thank goodness they're short. So let's do the second one while we're at it. And this one is Out of Control. Is that the name of it? Of Control?
Yes. Yeah, Out of Control. You have the fight control board.
Lexers, hang on a second. We're going to do the second one, so Brookie's got it done.
Not bad.
Yeah,
200
Chase, it's similar to the ninth rule in the way that one oxygen molecule is similar to the one next to it, like in identity.
I mean, there are a few minor changes to the script, and you're fighting Borg instead of whatever else.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's mostly the same.
We don't have to drag Madron, but we don't get all the cool dialogue either.
Well, actually, we do get to listen to the Aetherians rant about the Borg, which is differently interesting.
WC says, I did in fact walk 1.98 miles to school from school for the last 2 years, but it was flat both ways. And it also doesn't snow quite as much where you live as it does here. And if it's 40 below, I feel for you, dear.
Yeah, listening to what the Aetherians say while they're ranting about the Borg raises several questions.
This one is fed Lexers, but we already started because I wanted to get Brookie through it so that she's got a start on her
yeah,
event.
we can always do more.
Right, and we're going to level you up as soon as we're done here, which this is only going to take like 2 minutes.
You know what? I bet that the devs didn't actually make a hierarchy head shape for females at all. Because if I remember right, all of the hierarchy NPCs in the game are male.
Well done.
No, the Aetherians. Chase, no. Do not trust the Aetherians.
Once again. Their violent ways are recognizable despite their altered form. We must not allow them to decimate the Iconian starship.
Where is it? Here it is.
It still weirds me out that the Vulcan implant works on Ferengi's. It's like one of the least normal head shapes you can have for what's technically.
We have isolated the gateway's emissions. Begin stabilization. Evasion is beneficial to us.
I got my Riemann Borg already helping me out.
Massive energy spike. Gateway has been closed. Success.
Power has been diverted from our ship gateway right before you. The program will be suspended for now.
We have
Why can't I shoot him?
Oh, we have one more plasma ray to avoid.
I mean, this is immediately after a major release, so having the market go into a buying frenzy.
Do not give up. The Borg are engaging their warp drive.
I'm gonna go ahead and log off here. Got a few things to do.
Alrighty,
Talk to you
Cross.
guys later.
Thanks for being here. Have a great
welcome.
evening and be safe.
You too. You too.
What the heck? I can't shoot the one ship I'm supposed to shoot.
Which one are you supposed to shoot?
I'm supposed to defeat the Kovel, and it's blue.
It's being special.
We are being hailed by the Alliance prevent. May success find you.
Alright. Lexers, we are out of there. Alright. Take care, Chase. It was great to have you here. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope we talk to you soon. So that is your 2 for today, Brookie Love. You either have to do the 2 patrols or 1 TFO about once every 20 hours. Placeholder, very good. Technically it's every 20 hours, but most people do it once a day. Do I live it close to the edge? Yes, I do. I'll probably reset everything on tomorrow morning. Who would like to join us? I bet Frost would like to join us, wouldn't he?
Is that some kind of like weird like slight? Is that what you're doing there?
No, I would never do that to you.
Of course, never.
Anybody else?
I'm currently tinkering the Taylor again.
Okay.
Yeah, I could use a run.
Who are you on? Are you on Yuri? Or are you on?
I'm on Yuri.
Yuri, there you go.
I sent you a Laji.
You sent me what?
Check your mail.
There's nothing there.
Could be a stalker. Be careful.
My in-game mail or my mail?
Your in-game mail.
Nope, there's nothing there.
That's not good.
Which tune did you send it to?
That could be an issue. Let me see.
He forgot.
Lectures
Yeah.
week. Oh, hold on. Rachel sent me a message there. Hang on a sec.
Going to Licious.
Oh, because that's on a different account.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Brondo Moogie. This is Brondo Mom. Not to be confused. Lectures, we don't. Did you want to do the event or do you want to do stuff to level? Because if we want to do leveling, let's drag. I just wanted to know what you wanted to do. If we're leveling, do you want to do patrols? I can't see your badge, you know. I will look after this.
Brian Shane.
Email Bullion. That sounds.
Okay, how about we start with Wanted Argala, and let's go on Advanced. Does that work for you?
These are patrols.
Yes, these are patrols. Wanted Argala Advanced. Don't know if Brookie can join us, but
I'm going to have to send you a picture of this.
Launching.
launching. You should be able to do, everybody should be able to do Wanted Argala. I think it's 15 and higher.
I'm putting this on Discord in the screenshots thingy. This is ridiculous and insane and genuinely cool. Data Gallery, sure.
Brookie shouldn't be on a lever patrol for penalty for patrols.
Hey, Mom, check that out in Data's Gallery.
Okay, hang on.
I'm genuinely surprised that they did this, but it's not the first time I've been surprised by something they did with.
Oh, that looks cool.
This is a Bolian. Bolians don't normally have hair in the game.
No, they don't, do they?
And also the whole like implant thing, and both Foley and biochemistry seems like a bad match.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come
Hey,
out.
Rookie Love, we try and keep everybody enjoying the game because it's people only play the game when it's fun. When it stops being fun, people stop playing.
It's like one of the few things we know about bullying and biochemistry suggests that they basically have acid blood.
We will not go quietly.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh wait, hold on. I think that Star Trek Online actually has a chill rate, corrosive blood. That is actually one of the
Pickled, I thought the Pickles aren't corrosive blood. Bolians are corrosive blood, isn't it?
yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. Bolian.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood that.
Yeah, like the character that I put the picture of on Discord, Bolian. But yeah, like the whole like corrosive blood thing with cybernetic implants feels strange.
I bet that kind of surgery was fun. There is no way that was advanced.
Did the
That was
devs
easy.
accidentally break something so that all patrols are now normal difficulty? No, because like when I did it earlier today, I accidentally did it on Elite, and it was actually like felt like an Elite patrol.
We have this.
Okay, so that's one. You guys want to ramp that up to elite? And I'm thinking let's do search or rescue and search next. Or trouble over tur. Trouble over tur gives you a fair amount of XP. Let's do trouble over tur on elite.
And
Launch when you're
Trouble
ready.
Over Tur,
Trouble over tur.
I just sold a Badgie for almost 300 million.
Jeez. Lexers, there we go. Yeah, Lexers is here. We can shoot everything. No, the patrols are intermittently bugged, not bugged. But ours worked fine.
Oh yeah, Ulrich might be talking about that same issue that I ran into earlier, where for some reason I don't understand. The first time I tried to do that one patrol, it just didn't work. It's like I go through all of the steps to complete the patrol, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it just doesn't like you. But it does work in some instances, just not consistently.
Yeah.
Watch out! The Lottie are coming out of
Which
the
part of what makes it frustrating is that you just like randomly fails when it feels like it.
I'm wondering if it's similar. Which mission was it? Was it the Kinger mission or the other one?
The out of control.
Out of control. I wonder if it's similar to Ninth Rule, where there's that moment where if you get out of the green circle, it just will not advance.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But like,
The good thing, Ulrich, is there's no time limit, so you can cancel out and go back in. I don't think there's a lever penalty.
yeah, that is actually one of the fun things with doing the control ones is that, you know, they just don't bother with
Get ready to fight. Hostile launching system. Here they come.
Okay, so Male foliage. Okay, male Bolians can also use the bulk connector. Do not have any hair options whatsoever. Not even New Rutherford hair.
Oh, Alric. You say you won't do it, but you'll do it. It's a free ship. Ooh, Newsom died. There's something you don't see every day, Chauncey. What's that, Edgar? Newsom dying.
Now, one thing just occurred to me is that when you put the Rutherford implant on alien characters can have some really, really stupid slider settings. And it will stretch and comport itself to match whatever the slider setting.
This feels more elitish. You're a big boy. You can take care of them yourself.
Oops, that's the wrong way. That is in fact the wrong way.
Yes, finally got around to verifying something that the blog specifically mentioned and that I found to be rather strange. This being that in the news thing talking about the free style, it specifically mentions that you can use the Rutherford implant on Rigelians. Why it's specifically listed Rigelian?
I don't have a Rigelian to find out.
Well, I'm bringing this up because I do have a Rigelian fridge so that I'm about to tinker. So it seems rather strange, though. Yeah, it's like this, the ones that it specifically mentions: humans, Vulcans, Romulans. The reasons for this is obvious. It's like the in-universe explanation is that it's a cranial implant designed by Vulcans, so having it work on Vulcans and Romulans just makes sense. Why it specifically mentions Telexians, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Andorians,
Because they
Anar,
need all the help they can get.
There is that, yeah. Give me a second to stretch.
Orions, and aliens. Rutherford hair cannot be used on any alien that I have tested it on. Orion's KDF side, I have very limited luck with Orions because male Orions, yes, it works fine on male Orions. Female Orions, no.
Well,
that is strange to me.
So Deleuze says to try and make Telexians slightly less annoying. Possibility. And Lexer says, can we do 9th rule and rescue and search? Yeah, that's perfect. Anybody else want to join us for Ninth Rule and Rescue and Search? We got room for one more person.
Wow, Rigelians have very limited hairstyle options. Oh.
Okay, Lexers and Musin and Id, we're going to do Ninth Rule first.
Okay, this is interesting.
Elite.
Rigelians can't use the implant. The blog specifically says they can, but they can't. Because Rigelians use the flat nose head type rather than the humanoid.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the center.
Which probably also explains why they have so drastic hairstyles.
You said Ninth Rule, right?
Ninth Rule.
Also,
what level?
Ready to assist you.
Lead the way.
What difficulty?
Elite, please.
Reading a single
We're trying to get
Ferengi
Lexers leveled up. Elite will help him for a while.
They did actually give the Talin hairstyle to Rigelians, though, so at least there's that.
That's interesting.
Punching.
Okay. And here we go.
Leave enough of their ship for salvage. I'll get their cloak.
Orions and Ferengi working together. Yeah, this will end well.
Some of you Ferengi, leaving the burden for us.
Doggos!
Can we get a run of the new patrols in?
Sure. Let's get these two done and then I'll switch over to a different account and we can do the new patrols.
Here's a fun one. Did you think that the new costume options work on Elachi bridge officers?
Say that again?
Do you think that any of the new costume options work on Elachi bridge officers?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good question.
Okay. That's one of those obvious questions because you can't
Ow.
No.
Marta Okataya. This is an interesting one because the fact that Marta Okataya mostly uses the a human because she's a cybernetic human. However, there's a whole bunch of them that she's unable to use.
This is failing to do the Christmas tree thing.
Oh. Marta Okataya cannot use it because her head type is actually Bridge Officer Discovery Cybernetic Female and not human. Also, unlike most bridge officers, Marta Okataya cannot use anything other than costume. Yeah, like the Red Angel suit, because it's in a separate Red Angel costume category, she can't use it. Kind of weird. Aw, she doesn't even get the Talin hairstyle. But she gets, like, all of the other short hairstyles.
Yeah.
She even gets the... She doesn't get the leather.
Sorry, there's a lot of pee-pee going on. It's hard to hear you. They're down to no ships. And then we're going to do Rescue and Search, and then we're going to do the new patrols for ID. So let's, since everybody's out of there,
Rescue and search elite, correct?
Lexers, you don't get the XP till you leave the system. Yeah, it will be rescue and search elite.
Launching.
Oh, hang on. Okay, now we can launch. Ooh, that sucks. Do you have any XP boosts on? And wait for Lexers to show up. Oh, he's here. Okay. But you're in the 50s for your ship, or for your level, aren't you? I mean, you could put on a better weapon if you've got one. If it's a matter of you're not dealing sufficient damage to get a bigger cut of it, which really shouldn't happen that way, but it could be because we're going out in a bigger team, and you'd be better off just going out with one person at a time.
I'll refrain from doing more damage.
Yep.
You know, one thing that's a really, really old standby that still works when it's currently running, Borg red alerts.
Yep, and they're still running. Borg red alerts are a great way to do some XP.
Borg red alerts do not have a cooldown. You can spam those like crazy. And also there's accolades to be had by spamming them like crazy. One of the most annoying accolade grinds in the game, because of the fact that there is an accolade for killing every single one of the flipping Unimatrix ships. But you have to get whichever number of Unimatrix ship you get is chosen at random.
Yep.
What if you're just crazy?
And just, well,
Does that count?
you will eventually get them all.
Might have to roll the dice 100 times. But by that time, you'll probably have your ship mastered.
Lexers, maybe you need to just go out with Mucin. I'm looking at all those numbers just roll by. We'll call it Mucin dust.
I hear a pending argument in reality.
Oh.
Reality land, reality land. Reality doesn't exist. Reality doesn't exist. Okay. I have to take care of this, so I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna argue with Bruno.
So, male Rigelians. Yeah, this is the same problem with female Rigelians. They have very, very few special options at all.
Well, for the viral impulse burst, hazard emitters. Or stay more than 7 kilometers away.
I think you can also remove that with engineering.
What was that one?
I think you can remove viral impulse burst with engineering too.
Not
Either
sure.
that or either that or science team. But that's one of those things where you have a really, really short time window to actually make it work. Oh, hello. NPC G-Man ears. They're nearly identical to humanoid ears, just slightly differently shaped.
Yep. It's probably a.
What's G-Man? I mean, usually that's the name of the NPC, but I don't remember seeing an NPC in the name.
No, it's something that's coming up.
Oh yeah, one thing I somehow missed earlier is that the head attach for Rutherford actually has a ear option.
I think that was the last of them. Indeed.
It's like to get the full effect, you need to change your character's ears to humanoid parentheses Vulcan implant. I missed that earlier. Otherwise, it just doesn't look right. Here's the thing, Rigelians who can't use any of the other parts of the new stuff can use the cybernetic ear thing. And also, male Rigelian is what I'm looking at that has the NPC G-Man ear, which is only slightly different from the humanoid ear.
Yes, Lexers, I kept everybody from the team because I need to switch over so that we can do the dailies for id. It's id's turn now.
Okay.
So we're going to do the 2 patrols for, the 2 event patrols. So let me reteam, folks.
You say it's humanoid, right?
For what?
The ear?
The cybernetic ear, that's part of the...
No, for the one that you said you found, the G-Man?
It's similar to a humanoid ear. The character I found it on was a male Rigelian.
Anybody else in for the event
seen it
patrols?
on any other characters.
We're going to do both patrols.
But it looks very similar to a humanoid ear, but it's named NPC-G-Man.
That might be Kovich. Okay, we said patrols, and what's the new one?
We're going to do unwanted guests first. Alric, give me your name in game because this is one of my alt accounts and I don't have everybody as a friend here yet. Yet working on that. So give me your account name. I'll add you as a friend and then we'll throw you in here too.
Unwanted guest and normal, right? Or are we doing elite?
It's not going to make any difference because it's really easy both ways.
Tell me when to launch.
Hang on. Got to get everyone in the team first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's something I wish I'd noticed earlier, is that, that the ear thing is technically a separate costume part from the rest of the implant.
All right, we're going to launch unwanted guests. Advanced? Elite? What do we want to do?
Let's do advanced.
Okay, unadvanced. Unwanted guests launching now. Then we're going to do the other one. And then I'm going to log off and go through the clothes in the dryer.
Sincere greetings, my friend. Thank you for... The Vigilance that's ready. Right at your side.
And Frost is back.
I am back.
You are back. Boy, this looks just like Ninth Rule. Huh. Who'd have thunk? Oops. Hold on. We're waiting for Lexers, and we're waiting for Alric. There we go. Everybody's here now. Pew, 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 pew.
something just occurred to me is that a lot of characters have a separate gear type for organ infected that are liberated to work, and the Ford Bridge officer I'm looking at doesn't. Although it might just be Romulans that do that. It might just be liberated Borg Romulans that have an infected gear texture. Oh well, it's just like look, it's like, the only gear options are humanoid and humanoid.
Vortex is closed. And let's go do shooties. No worries. No worries. Real life's allowed to do that.
Together, we will defeat these tribal beasts and their golden vessels. We must remain united to reach the force. We will not let the war prevail.
What the heck?
This is interesting. If you use the Vulcan implant ear, it changes the ear attached field so that the mechanical ear has a completely separate set of oxygen colors than the other.
Woo! Well, that's interesting. The assimilator was having a very bad moment.
Victory is within our grasp. Eliminate any remaining Borg vessels. Those that remaining vortex. Now!
Remaining Borg? Is that like leftover bacon?
No such thing.
Pretty much.
Victory!
Victory is life. All right, and we're going to do the other one, Out of Control. So when everybody's out of there, we can launch this one. Hi there, Lolo. Yes, I know it is that time.
Is this the part where the dogs threaten to eat you?
This is the time when the dogs are like, excuse me, where is our jerky? We get our jerky treats. Okay, let's see if we can get this one done for Alric. Out of Control. I'm going to set it for Elite. I don't think it's going to make any difference, though. Let's launch it.
Sincere greetings, my friend. We are most grateful for your timely arrival. The harmony.
And here we go.
No nearby threats have been identified. Observe. Hostilities have taken place here recently.
That was so hard.
The quantum signature of this debris originates
Just
from
fell
the
over. I think
universe.
they're allergic to something. Must be something in this rifle that I
Harmony
have.
has detected Iconian life signs nearby.
Maybe they're like iPhones and is allergic to helium.
That's probably
The
true.
Iconian vessel.
Lady Space Patrol asks, do T6 coupon unlocks unlock for all characters on account?
Systems should
Are we talking about ones from the event, or are we talking about like ones that you've gotten from other sources? Because I think the ones on the event The T6 is on all accounts, but the big one, the fancy schmancy, is just for one. Am I correct on that? So you're talking about the regular ones. I can double check.
Okay, so there's a weird quirk with those where they won't actually work on any ship in the Z-Store, just the ones that aren't considered new. New, however, is irrelevant.
But that's not the question. Is it an account unlock on the 2 coupons? I know it's not
control board.
Well, what I was saying is that the ones that are the coupons to buy Z-Store ships, that's just a store.
Right,
So,
but
Z-Store unlocks for counts.
So when you're answering that question, your voice just trails off, and I have no idea if that was a yes or no. I thought that's what I said to Ladies Space Patrol, but I wasn't 100% sure. But the ship that you're going to get, basically the premium ship, is just one per account, and it's not shared.
It's a single character item.
Ooh, I get this stealth module really early. That's awesome.
That's interesting.
It was a little aggressive.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, Alric. Take care. Do we know when the next recruit event is going to happen? That's actually a good question. We haven't had one in several months.
Had one since the summer event.
Yeah. My guess would be if we're going to get one, we'll get it very shortly, like in 3 weeks.
I actually saw someone on the Stowe Wiki Discord post an almanac that they created of all of the recruit events, starting with the first one. And yeah, it's probably going to be one later this year.
Yeah. I'm thinking 3 weeks, because I think they're going to sneak one in between this event and the next meta event.
And it tends to cycle from oldest to newest and then jump back to oldest again. So, you know, if TOS recruits were the last one, then, you know...
I think Temporal was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, TOS recruits.
The Borg must have assimilated the VOD war because they have that artillery weapon now. You know, I was thinking that myself. But what
These are the control board, so, you know...
Let's see. Klingon event. We had one not that long ago, but the Temporal is more recent. What we haven't had lately is TOS.
Well, no, the TOS one did rerun this summer.
Did it?
Yes.
How did I mentally just blurf through that? Oh, because the wedding stuff was going on. Duh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did actually talk you guys into helping me do a few of the missions on stream. Whatever. Anyways,
I am going to roll us over to somebody else. Let's see who else is out there, because I need to talk to Frost, and then I need to go to bed because I'm so tired.
What I was getting at with that is that I think that the next one is most likely the Jim Hadar one.
Really? That would be great. We haven't seen that one in a while.
Because, again, it's like that's the one that's been the longest since they last did.
Yeah, that's what Lexers is saying, too. Yeah,
and having someone actually post an almanac of that makes it really, really easy. It's like, oh,
yes, it does. Well, let's see. We have Dent Masterson. We have got Pie's on, for those of you who want to go see Pie.
Is it Apple?
Could be.
What on earth is Nine Noir?
All right, so we got Klingon Pop Warrior. So let's go over there and visit Klingon Pop Warrior. Make sure if you haven't followed her to give her a follow. And ooh, we should find out if she's going to be in Chicago for the event. But anyway, we are on our way over there, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you later, assuming this raid goes.
Bye.
Raid, go. Raid. Raid. Are we over there?
Raid!
Raid. Did that work or not? It doesn't look like it did. There it goes, right? Right? No?
I don't know, something happened eventually.
It loves to not work right. Oh, I'm already rating them. Yes, we have rated them. Yay! We'll talk to you. It says it did. I don't believe it. It says it did. I'm going to have to go with that one.
Well, I just jumped over to Klingon Pop Warrior's stream, and it did not actually have a raid notification on Klingon Pop Warrior's stream.
That is so weird.
You broke Twitch.
I did break Twitch.
How could you do that?
Because I'm good.
Hmm.
Let's see. Nope, not there. Let's try that one. Nope. Hey, Frost, you want to try rating them? If you're on?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Okay. Shows a progress bar for the raid. It's 25%, so something's going on with that one. Oh, let's try...
No, it switched now. It's there now.
Yay! All right, everybody. We will talk to you later. Have a wonderful evening, and take care.